somebody else in it.
The artist.
That was it.
Come on, John.
This porcupine, I presume,
Yes.
Why is it wearing a little...
I don't know. Porcupine is a symbol of peace, I believe. Or war. No, I've forgotten now. But the hare and the porcupine are images of peace and war. Mm-hmm. And I suspect now that the porcupine is a symbol of war, and therefore I put a daisy chain around its head to kind of soften that. It actually says a plague on both your houses.
Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, there's no kind of clear meanings. I've just kind of thrown some stuff together, you know. I mean, really, it's a sort of, it's like a demonstration or beach party before the, they said before the rain, but or before the nuclear event, you know. So it represents some sort of chaos, yeah, and some foolishness, like the blind man with the torch, you know.
Of course, this character over here appears in one of your other...
That's right. Well, I did that, and then I thought I could do a bigger one, yeah.
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 That is remarkably silly.
Yes. Well, it's a silly thing to do, isn't it?
Well, it's all a bit silly. Look at this.
Yes, and he's got his hands stuck in his ear. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
A word in your shell.
And that image with the hands in the head is the same image here, with the hands on the globe, which is a kind of screaming head. Yeah. I mean, I did the banners in the 70s, and I did some banners in the 80s, and I also, with this painting, kind of saw the banner, the demonstration as a kind of carnival. So it's a kind of carnival moving through. Mm. Yeah. Or like Goya's Easter, you know, Goya's Easter with a big banner, yeah, with that crazy smiling face on. I'll have to look that up now to see which is peace and war. Yeah? Well, that's before the rain. This is after the rain. So this is the flood, the deluge. Yeah? And Ship of Fools. But as I say, at the same time as the Falklands, or similar time. Mm. Yeah? And they all have self-portraits in that side. That's a self-portrait. Yeah. And that's a self-portrait over the barn. Yeah.
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 Did you paint this one afterwards?
Yes, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit looser,
Yes, I noticed.
and it's a bit more kind of grotesque. Yeah, simply less sort of representational, now realist.
What were you saying about women?
Well, I mean, a lot of the images are negative about men, about what people do, about folly and stuff. So painting a woman and make her look foolish is something that I wouldn't want to do. I mean, so it's hard to have positive images of women. In the banner over here, yeah, that was a very clear positive image of a woman, yeah. But it's hard, yeah, because most of my images are not positive in that sense. You know, I think it's easier to paint a picture that is critical than one that's kind of optimistic. It's easier to do pessimism than optimism, or rather to have something that's ambivalent and it celebrates, but it's also critical. So there's that woman over there, which I don't think was very successful. And then it's also, I kind of have difficulty in sexualising women. Because you just play that game of kind of making them trivial, whilst the same doesn't happen with the male figures. But this has got the direct historical parallel, which is Uccello's Battle of San Remo. So it's based on the riots in London, and this is my Battle of San Remo, and the hoaxers, Uccello, and all the representing lots of figures by, just putting figures behind each other. The famous foreshortened man, yeah, probably drunk in this case.
Yeah.
And of course everything tipped up, and the horizon going right up, as in, the Uccello painting.
Yeah.
Fred pointed out that people talk about the black policeman, which is, a positive image, obviously, but maybe a fairly rare one in the 80s. But as something kind of slightly strange. But nobody talks about the guy flying with wings in the air as something particularly strange. Or the monkey, on top of the bus stop, Or the kind of guy pulling the television on wheels. Those are not seen as kind of. I mean, but of course the guy flying is a painting device, Or the kind of dog that sort of represents a sort of lion, Yeah. But then there's a bloody chicken, Yes, I mean.
Did you just add these characters one after the other?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Yeah.
You didn't sketch them out beforehand?
Oh yes, of course. Yeah. The drawings, sure. And there's organising the composition, obviously. I mean, that one is a similar theme of kind of people in the street or waiting at the bus stop, and I'm putting this great big weight at the top of the painting is, just as something which is completely imbalanced,
Yeah.
But also it was an experiment in slightly more freer painting, different kind of ways of painting, faces, If you use a perspective, half the painting is like sky, and you have people behind each other, so you need to tip it all up. All Bruegel's paintings are painted as if it's up a tree, Same with Larry. Larry's looking out of his top bedroom window, I think. So you're looking down, so you tip everything up. So everything's tipped up. Here. And everything's tipped up here to such an extent that the floor is almost vertical. The floor's almost become a wall. So you can have feet at the top, as a sort of kind of isometric projection means that the painting can go on forever, higher and higher. I mean, the other way, the painting, the first one, so the beach party, where you have a more conventional perspective, the way you make the top of the painting more narrative is to stick a guy up a ladder. Yes, yes, right, So it's very kind of, straightforward, yeah? And the other one here is you put somebody standing on top of the guy's head. You see, you know, so, yeah? So there's other devices as well as tipping up the space, yeah? I mean, just in terms of tipping the space up, these two, you kind of bend the street around so much that you're looking down on top of it.
Yeah.
So you put a building down here. There's one that's not here, where I put the moon down here, and it's not turned upside down. It's just there's a thing that looks all the way around, yeah? So some things are seen straight on, some things are seen from the top. But it's all to do with fitting the narrative into the thing, yeah? Not as a kind of cubist exercise, you know?
Yeah. I was talking earlier on whether these three characters are members of the Stray Cats,
Yeah.
the rockabilly band.
No, but they are Teddy Boys. This is the longest title ever. But 80s was a time of big titles, yeah? so this has got the, in brackets, the monster from the Nevada desert, which is written on the thing, yeah? Strange Bed Partners, starring Fat Man, which was the Hiroshima bomb, yeah? And the Virgin Bed, considered as the Nevada desert. So this is Bed, which is considered as the Nevada desert with the bomb on, yeah? And that's my Olympia.
Yeah.
Yes, and I like what Emmanuel Cooper said about that painting. I mean, I think there's something of the slave trade there, you know, of slavery, but also the notion of freedom, yeah? I mean, in all Japanese, like erotica, they have the sexual kind of act and stuff, and then they have somebody looking through a window at them, so there's always a kind of voyeur in the picture. That was exhibited at the Icon.
Yeah.
21 show, yeah. And it doesn't fit with these. These are the shiny city up the hill, but, you know, it comes from a different time. But 2 years later, it's there.
Yeah.
But it's nice to be able to mix them up, yeah. Someone said, what's the difference between the old work and the new work, yeah? And I said, and this was before I put it up, and I said, the old work is bigger, yeah, than the new work, yeah? Because that's about all I knew. You know, and people expect you to predict and make statements, you know, without actually, I said, I want to put it up and look. And then I might know what the difference is. And actually looking at it, is the old work is like red, and the new work is like green. and it's bigger, yeah, and that's smaller. But that's true though. I mean, that's his, yeah? Yeah? What is the difference? Well, yeah?
Easily explained.
Well, yeah. And the period kind of in between those sort of paintings of these was full of digital work and other kind of things, you know, and other concerns. I just had a student in who I interviewed in 2002, and she remembers my show at the Lanchester Gallery, which was about food and on plates, you know. So I showed her this, and so you got before the food on plates and after the food on plates and the digital stuff. And she was kind of shocked, you know. But reinventing myself for the last time, maybe, getting back to painting, wasn't easy.
How long did you do digital work for?
10 years.
So quite a stretch.
Yeah. But it was also related to teaching full time. I mean, I did this long teaching full time,
I know.
But it, you know, painting's one of those subjects that you can graft for a week and be further back than when you started.
Yeah.
And you kind of, you know, painting would have progressed more if you'd stayed in bed all day, you know, all week, yeah? But with digital stuff, you found you could make gains and do quite a lot in the evening, you know, and at weekends. So it was partly to do with teaching, you know, that I could be more efficient. But then I did some digital prints that took me 4 years to do. So completely defeated the original intention of it. Yeah.
Let's have a look at the green paintings.
The green stuff. Yeah. And it's only a selection of some of the kind of landscape things, which all came under the title of Englandia, yeah? But everything, this Sellafield stuff, is Englandia. The bloody Yeah, national treasure of the oldest computer in the world is Englandia. You know, anything I can do, anything I think of can come under this, through this conduit, you know. Yeah. But I've used digital stuff to print these and work on them. And these are digitally assisted things, whilst these aren't. These are kind of straight watercolours, you know. I mean that was put together by a mass of different photographs of the computer, some taken by myself, some from the museum, all digitised on my computer. So it's done through my computer, collaging it in a sense together. I was thinking of calling this lot sort of men playing with knobs, you know.
Naturally.
Yes, but it's on male kind of equipment that. The black stuff with knobs on, you know, the white machinery is for women in kitchens, you know, and the black stuff sells better if there are more knobs on. So the guys have something to turn, yeah. But I hope, you know, there's some sense of the diabolical in this sort of 1950s sort of kind of Quatermass, sort of the people controlling things. Mm. That's my brother.
Is it?
Yes.
Wow.
It was a photograph that I tried to get. He died at 59, yeah? When he was 59. And now we have it. And he's pressing the button to turn this machine on. Mm-hmm. Yeah? It's the most undramatic, kind of artificial kind of thing. I mean, he was a research chemist at Pilkington's. This is the computer that ran Harwell. Wow. Yeah? Well, he took early retirement when he was about 45. And then never got a job after that. They were getting rid of people. So pushing buttons. And my joke around this is I was going to call it men playing with knobs. Mm-hmm. But we've done that.
We've done that one, yeah.
We've done that one.
Done that gag, yeah.